Start with the name of Allah, who's the most beneficent, the most merciful. Dear students of class first year, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome you in Pakistan International School, Taif's virtual learning system. Dear students, how are you and how you're doing? Hope you are doing well and working hard with your studies. Dear students, today we have English lecture number 16 and grade first year, unit 20, how to take a job interview. Dear students, I want to add over here that the unit 20 we have started from the previous lecture in lecture number 15. The half lesson we have completed and the half inshallah we will complete in this lecture number 16. And we are going to start from page number 184 to 195. And here's your teacher Sarfraz Nadeem. So dear students, this lesson is particularly about how to take a job interview, but here is written about the when a kind of advertisement is coming in the newspapers that they need kind of job people for that position, or so how they are coming, what is in written these job advertisements. This is all about in today's lecture, so let's start. Here dear students, you can see that job comprehending, it is written over here, comprehending job advertisements. Job advertisement A required from November 2002, a term time only, 4 mornings weekly. We are looking for a caring and enthusiastic teaching assistant to work in a Y3 classroom to work alongside children who require extra support. Experience of working with children is essential. You will be part of a friendly and committed staff team, and we shall offer opportunities to help you develop professionally. Please telephone Ms. Myra School Secretary for further details. Visits are welcome. The letters of applicant and CV with the details of two references should be sent to Ms. Leila, head teacher by October 14, principal, the St. Michael's Junior School. Michael's Junior School. So, dear students, this is the actually the job advertisement. Here they need the teach assistant teacher and full teacher not, but the assistant which assist helps to the teacher. Second, we have the contract manager. Now, in this job, they have the advertisement B. KP Builders has been providing a quality service for over 25 years, specializing in uh, refurbishment and major alterations for local authorities and housing associations in the capital territory, Islamabad. Our continued success due to the commitment of our dedicated team of professionals. We are looking for an experienced contracts manager able to demonstrate the drive necessary to lead a team of surveyors, site managers, and traders reporting to the contract director. Now, here, the students in this advertisement, a builder company is a builder and it's working from 25 years, and they need what? They need a kind of uh, dedicated team professionals, and they are looking for the experienced contract manager, and the contract manager will be demonstrate the drive necessary lead a team, and the team there would be surveyors, site managers, trades, and they will report to direct manager. You will be responsible for controlling all projects using the company's management control process and our fully computerized ICT system. And this is a great opportunity for an individual with a proven track record of delivering projects on time and within budget wills, able to maintain our mission statement of building quality time. So this is the dear students, a job means the company required a contract manager, and this is a builder. Here we have, dear students, another job comprehension questions. Read through the advertisement labeled again and make a list of all the words and experience used describes. Job requirements, benefits offered by the job. Look at the job advertisement labeled B and answer the questions. What place the job advertisement in the newspaper, and what job is being offered and which sector, and what is required for the job, and where will be successful candidate work. Now, dear students, this is about the lab B. So what kind of B we have? Who placed the job advertisement in the newspaper? So I think very easy. Yes, here we have KP Builders has given the job advertisement, and they need what job being offered by which sector. It is in the building section, and what is required for the job is required to be have a manager, and what kind of manager they need. Their contracts manager, and which work with the team, and they will report to the where will be the successful candidate work with the team of the surveyors and projects on time and within the budget, and CV you have to send to the builders. So this is the kind of the questions about the lesson. And then we have again Garrison Academy, Kharian Kent Army Public School and College System teaching staff required. Arabic, MA, Arabic, English, Urdu, Maths, and their qualification is given. And something more is given, means you have to salary package and everything about where you have to need CV. Actually, this is now, dear students. Here we have the thing that what is a CV. A CV, which stands for Curriculum Vitae, is a document used when applying for jobs. It allows you to summarize your education skills and experience, enabling you to successfully sell your abilities to potential employers. In the USA and Canada, CVs are known as a resumes, and these documents tend to be more concise and follow no particular formatting rules. Now, dear students, it is CV is a full form curriculum vitae, and in USA and Canada, it is called as a resumes like this. How long should a CV be? First, we are discussing over the CV. A standard CV should be no longer than 2 sides of A4. As a recent graduate, your CV may only take up 1 page, and that's okay. Some medical or academic CVs may be longer depending on your experience. To save space, only include the main points of your education experience, stick to relevant information, and don't repeat what you have said in your cover letter. Now, dear student, the CV actually it's all about the introduction of a person, education, and his own background, education background experience. A short form is written about his own educational and experience work is described over in the CV, that is called. What include in CV? Contact details include your full name, home address, mobile number, and email address. Unless you are applying for an acting or a modeling job, you don't need to include your date of birth or a photograph. Profile. A CV profile is a concise statement that highlights your key attributes and helps you stand out from the rest. Usually placed at the beginning of the CV, it picks out a few relevant achievements and skills while expressing your career aims. A good CV profile focuses on the sector you are applying to, as your cover letter will be job specific. Keep CV personal statements short and snappy. 100 words is the perfect length. Now, dear students, here it is told that the CV profile is a concise statement, means when you are making a CV profile, it is usually highlights your key attributes or your function. It helps you stand out from the race, means what you have a background, you are from educational background or medical, engineering, whatever. And then education list and date all previous education including professional qualifications. Place the most recent first. Work experience, list your experience in reverse date order, making sure that anything you mention is relevant to the job you're applying for. If you have plenty of relevant work experience, this section should come before education. Skills. And now, dear students, here then if you have a plenty of experience, then first you write the work experience and then you write your education. But if you have a less work, then you first mention your education and then you write your work experience. Skills and achievements. This is where you talk about the foreign languages and you speak and the IT packages you can competently use. The key skills that you list should be relevant to the job. Don't exaggerate your abilities, as you'll need to back your claims at interview. If you have got lots of job specific skills, you should do a skills based CV. Means you are not supposed to be discuss more things, because if you will write whatever in the CV, you will be asked in the interview about your CV or your experience or whatever you are going to claim in your CV or whatever you are going to describe in the CV. Now we are on page number 187. Here we have the interest. Interest means socializing, going to the cinema and reading aren't going to catch a recreates attention. However, relevant interest can provide more complete picture of who you are, as well as giving you something to talk about. Interview means interest. Sometimes we are giving hobbies, interest. So you can give hobbies means playing cricket or badminton or swimming, whatever you have. The document tends to be organized chronologically and should make it easy to get an overview on individuals' full working career. A CV is static and doesn't change for different positions. The difference would be in the cover letter. Now, resume, dear student. Resume is a concise document, typically not longer than one page, as the intended reader will not dwell on your document for very long. The goal of a resume is to make an individual stand out from the competition. Dear students, here we are talking of resume. Resume must be a one page, not more than this, and it just give a highlighting your important specifications, important work or education here. The job seeker should adopt the resume to every position they apply for. It is in the applicant's interest to change the resume from one job application to another and to tailor it to needs of the specific post. A resume doesn't have to be ordered chronologically, doesn't have to cover your whole career, and is highly customizable document. Dear students, the resume as compared to the CV is a bit short as compared to the CV. You have to discuss just very much important things, are very highlighted things, which are very key points. In other words, differences. As stated, three major differences between CV resumes are the length, purpose, and the layout. A resume is a brief summary of your skills and experience over 1 or 2 pages. A CV is more detailed and can stretch well beyond 2 pages. The resume will be tailored to each position, whereas the CV will stay put and any changes will be in the cover letter. A CV has a clear chronological order listing the whole career of the individual, whereas the resume's information can be shuffled around to best suit the applicant. The main difference between a resume and a CV is that a CV is intended to be a full record of your career history, and resume is a brief, targeted list of the skills and achievements. CV long covers your entire career static, and resume is short, no particular formal rule and customizable. Now, this is the difference, dear students, between the resume and CV. I hope so you understood well about the CV and resume. Here we have the a sample of the CV, dear students. You can see over here. First is the name and the photograph is given, and this side is contact address is given. And then the language is English, read, write, and speak Urdu and Pashto. And then a summary here, as I told you, did a summary about the skills. Senior web developer specializing in front and development experience with all stages of the development cycle for dynamic web projects, well versed in numerous programming languages, including HTML5, PHP, OP, JavaScript, CSS, MySQL, strong background in project management and customer relations. This is a summary of the person in working. Skill highlights are project management, strong decision maker, creative design, innovative, service focused, and complex problem solver. Then experience given, web developer in 9 to 2015 to 5 2019. Luna Web Design Peshawar and corporate designs to create clean. Then education, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology in 2014, certification and Reference will be furnished on demand. So this is a sample of the CV, one-page CV, dear students. Here we have job application or cover letter. Now, dear students, cover letter, as it is discussed earlier, the what is cover letter? When you apply for a job with a curriculum vitae and with CV, it's important to include a cover letter, also known as a covering letter. This letter allows you to make a favorable first impression using narrative in your own tone of voice to catch the reader's attention and encourage him or her to give a serious review to your attached resume or CV. So, covering letters is very important to make favorable first impression. It's tailor the letter to fit the organization. The letter should be tailored to respond to specific requirements requested by organization you are approaching. Don't try to use the same cover letter for every job. Dear students, try to make a letter change, means every covering letter should be changed for the post. When you are going to apply for another company or the post, you must change it with wording. Each letter needs to provide detailed information about why are you qualified for the specific job and question, and it should outline the reasons for your interest in the company or organization. That letter is also called intent or letter of interest as well. Use your cover letter to identify the skills or experiences most specific to the job rather than restating the information in your CV. And what to include means what you have to do include in the letter of content or in cover letter. The content of your letter should be brief and structured. Avoid lengthy repetition of information covered in your CV. Unlike a CV, it is acceptable to write a cover letter in the first person. Your letter should address the relevant contact whose name often appears in the job advertisement. Avoid sir or madam if possible. If you are replying to a job and say so, mention the job title, any reference number, and where and when you saw it. In some cases, an advertisement will indicate that a more substantial letter is required. Always follow specific instructions and include any information if it is specifically requested. Your current salary is an example. And the briefly outline your current situation and why you are seeking change. Mention your current or last job, qualifications, and professionalism or professional and academic training, tailoring your information to make it as relevant as possible to the job. So these are the dear students points where what we have to include in the covering letter, letter of interest. Tell the potential employer a little about themselves to demonstrate you have properly read the position description and that you have done some research into the organization. Also state why you are interested in the them and as employer. Now, dear students, it's very important that you have to discuss that why you are interested in this company or in this field, or what the your background is there, what you have the key points, or you are supposed to highlight your achievements, in other words, and then emphasize why an employer may want to meet and employ you, means why he should take you instead of other person. What is the important thing of you? What is your key skills? Why should he contact with you? Highlight your transferable skills, achievements, and versatility. Explain what you can contribute and what makes you stand out from your competitors. Mention personality traits relevant to the role applied for. Ensure that your CV cover letter flows freely, however, and does not slashily match every point on the job description. The reader should be left with an overall impression that you are a potentially valuable addition to the workforce. Neg- Negative information of any sort should be avoided in your cover letter as well as in your CV. Close your letter with a polite expression of interest in further dialogue with the recruiter, and do mention that you would like the opportunity to discuss your suitability further in a personal interview and that you await a response in due course. Ensure your letters neatly and clearly presented with no grammatical or spelling errors. Dear students, you have to be very careful when you are going to write a letter or covering letter, spelling, grammatical errors, and you are supposed to discuss about you, your qualification, and your skills. That why you are more important than the others. Now here, dear students, you can see an example of what cover letter. This is a sample, cover letter sample to the principal, Garrison Academy, Kharianket. Now application for the post of a maths teacher. As you saw the advertisement, now a person is going to send the CV, but with the covering letter. So let's see what is included in this letter. Please refer to your advertisement in the National Daily on the subject cited above. I would like to be considered for the above position and hope to demonstrate how much I could bring to it. I did MSc in mathematics from the University of Peshawar. After MSc, I completed teacher training program from Institute of Education and Research, University of Peshawar. During teaching mathematics, I have gained experience of making purposeful and appropriate lesson plans that provide for effective teaching strategies and meet the individual needs of students. I also gained experience to prepare, select, and use teaching learning materials for students, including the use of textbooks and definitions and their related problems, short notes explaining problem solving steps. I also made e-learning materials for inter-college mathematics competitions. During 3 years of working experience in educational environment, I have always built up an effective working relationship with my colleagues. I am a motivated, enthusiastic, and organized person. I am also a flexible person, both working individually and as a team member. I am a target oriented individual who likes working in challenging and dynamic environment. I strongly do believe that I have every essential and desired capability for this post. I would be grateful for the opportunity to demonstrate my capabilities further at the interview. I look forward to hearing from you. My CV is attached with the application. Yours sincerely, Muhammad Abbas, Peshawar. So this is the dear student, the sample of covering letter. This is a post for the mathematics teacher. So here it is. Everything has been described that your experience and your specializations and why you wanted to join the organization, and if you will join the organization, how you will work and what will be your capacity and how will you do. Here we are, dear students, with the exercises. First of all, vocabulary we have. Search the following home-related words in a dictionary. Identify their part of speech, then fill in the blanks, like fireplace, bathroom, floors, and window, garden, outside. These are words. Now we have to use these in the here. I live with my family in a house near the sea. The house is 60-year-old and has a big garden with fruit trees and flowers. We have two bedrooms upstairs where we sleep. The living room is downstairs. The bathroom has a shower and toilet, but no bath. We cook in the dish, means cook in the kitchen and eat in the dining room. We don't have a garage for the car garage, and so we park it outside the house. We don't have any carpets in the house, and we prefer wooden floors. We also have a lot of antique furniture, including the chairs and tables. The house is the house is always warm in winter because we have a lovely big fireplace. In summer, the sun shines through the big window in the living room. Exercise of vocabulary done. Now we have a grammar section over here. In grammar, we have exercise A, make passive voice. What you have to do, dear students? Passive voice. You are well aware, active and passive. A sentence which is active, you can change into passive. Like I write a letter is written by me. In this street, letters are delivered by the postman at 8 every day. And number two, this bag was found on the bus yesterday night. Fine. This bag was found. Here we have the exercise, same dear students, exercise A. I am afraid the dress cannot so be given over here. And number 4, has your motorbike been repaired yet? I would like to borrow it. Number 5, the message will be sent tomorrow, I promise. Number 6, these offices are being cleaned now. Be careful, the floors are wet. Number 7, this report would not be finished in time if you didn't help me. Thank you very much. And number 8, why is the TV turned on? Everyone has gone to bed. Number 9, this building needs renovating. It has not been cleaned since the 1960s. And number 10, dear students, madam, you cannot take your bag into the gallery. All bags must be left in the clock room. So, dear students, and number 11, the engine was just being tested when the manager saw it and he was satisfied with it. And then we have, I'm sorry, sir, the last umbrellas were sold in the morning. Then we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is your homework, dear students. As I told you, this is a passive voice. The sentence or verb is given like this: repair. Has your motorbike been repaired? So you have to change in the passive. And then we have exercise B, complete the conversation with the questions in the passive voice. What we have to do, we have to complete like there was a storm on the coast last night. So how will you say? Question is given in B. Has anything been damaged? Yes, some trees fell on cars. Fortunately, nobody was killed. Number 2, how many cars dash during the storm were crushed? 3 or 4? Number 3B, has the trees been removed yet? Yes, they have, but the cars are still there. When will the cars be removed? Now, dear students, this is kind of conversation and with the questions in the passive voice. Tomorrow, I hope. Uh, and now, dear students, this is you can do it at home and then send to me as a homework. Then I will let you know after the checking. Then we have exercise C, make passive voice. How to make the passive voice of these dear students? I think they make these cars in Japan. So I think these cars are made in Japan. This is passive. This is active sentence number 1. And second, we are going to change it in the passive. Number 2, you must not drop litter in the street in Singapore. So how will you do? Litter must not be dropped in the street in Singapore. Number 3, someone smashed our window last night. Our window was smashed last night by someone, in other words. Number 4, they have already mended the TV set. You can collect it. The TV set has already been mended by them. So, two people will need more public transport in the near future. More public transport will be needed in the near future. And don't enter the room. They are decorating the walls. Don't enter the room. The walls are being decorated. So, dear students, this was the lesson number the how to take a job interview. In this letter, we have completed the exercises, how to write a resume, CV, what is the difference between CV and resume, and how the job advertisement giving, how to write a sample letter, covering letter. A sample has been told to you as well. Now here, dear students, this is your homework. Hope no 7, 8, 9, 10. This is your homework. And what is the homework? I'm going to repeat it over here, dear students, for you. Here we have the homework about the grammar. Exercise A from 13 to 17 sentences, and then exercise B from 5 to 7, and then exercise C 7 to 13 sentences. Your homework. Unit 21, the road not taken is our next lecture. Unit number 21, the road not taken. So, dear students, this is all about today's lecture. Hope so you understood. If you have any query, any problem, you can just write to me by WhatsApp or just send me anything, or you can join the meeting Zoom. You can ask the questions. And today, as I told you, that we have done the chapter unit, how to take a job interview, and all things were done in this lesson. See you next lesson, dear students, and thank you for joining, and Allah Hafiz.